You can certainly do these pages in a variety of different ways. You don't have to do it the exact way that I recommend for you to do here. But if you have any kind of a personal connection with the niche that you're trying to target, I would recommend trying to go this route, where you get personal and tell your story, who you are, what your experiences are, and essentially all this kind of sums up why somebody should really trust what you have to say about this niche. This is the About page content that I have prepared for this About Us page on my Solid State Drive website. You can see up here in the first couple of paragraphs where I talk about myself, the fact that I'm self-employed and work at home, and specifically on my computer, so I depend on it. And I've actually made upgrades myself to my computer to fix problems, but also to help to improve performance so I can work more efficiently and effectively. So the fact that this is based off of personal experience should really help to hit home with people, make them realize, hey, I'm not just creating this site just to try to sell a product to somebody. I have reasons why I'd be saying all this stuff. I have reasons why I prefer a particular product over another, or why I think something is more effective, because it's based on things I've actually been through myself. And making this connection with people that are reading your website can really go a long way, because they aren't ever going to meet you, most likely. So you have to try to connect with them some other way. I also go on to talk about why I created the site, who it's for. So that is what this next section, 4 different paragraphs here, why I created SpeedySolidStateDrive.com. Obviously, I am promoting products on them. A main reason is to try to earn money off of these affiliate sales. However, the topic still rings true to me personally. I have my own experiences that I've gone through because I've been on the other side of this kind of a situation. I've been the consumer that's looking for that information, and I saw the shortfalls essentially in how that information is provided and how people can digest it. And for me to be kind of a techie person, when I see something that I kind of struggle to understand and it's in the techie realm, I know people that do not have a lot of technical knowledge are really going to struggle with it. And so I feel like this presents an opportunity for me to go after this niche, to not only target the niche, but to do it from a unique perspective, something that will actually apply to a lot of people out there. They may not be techie like me, but they can understand the frustration of reading all these technical reviews and ultimately not actually understanding them. Because unless you know all the extra jargon and stuff like that, a lot of that stuff can just go straight over your head. And it even does it for me too, because I'm more of a software guy as opposed to a hardware guy. Now, finally, the last main part here that's really content that you're going to be providing is about the products that you're advertising. You don't have to include, these different sections and this kind of stuff, but I feel like this helps to make people more aware of, why you're actually promoting what you're promoting, and to give them some confidence in your recommendations. I could have created a site that promoted every single solid state drive that is out there. And I could say I recommend every single one of them, but that just simply wouldn't be truthful. So I narrowed my selection down to the ones that I've actually used myself, and then a small selection of some other well-known, highly reviewed products outside of the ones that I've had personal experience with. So I can still recommend them. They may have been ones that I was considering buying myself, and I just ended up picking one brand over another. Or it might be based off of other reviews that I've seen out there where, this product is similar to this one, and, there may not really be a superior one of the two. So there are situations like that where I can recommend things that I have not personally tried just based off of the knowledge that I have obtained during my own research when I was trying to figure out what I should be buying for myself, for my computer. And so finally, the very last thing that you want to include on this page is your Amazon affiliate disclaimer. This is where I personally choose to provide this disclaimer on all of my Amazon sites. I've been doing this for quite a few years, and I've never had any kind of an issue with this being the place where I provide this disclaimer statement. Some people may feel like they want to have it down in the footer of their site and shown on every single page throughout their website. Personally, I choose to not do that and just have it on this About Us page that is talking about my site in general. People want to really find out that information. It is there, and I make it easily accessible. It's up in the top menu bar of my website on every single page, so really easy to get to there. This statement, though, is pretty much the same statement that you're going to want to have on any Amazon site that you build. This is a specific requirement of their affiliate agreement. They have this exact statement in there, maybe minus my domain name here. Whatever your site name is a participant in the Amazon Services LLC Associates Program, an affiliate advertising program designed to provide a means for sites to earn advertising fees by advertising and linking to Amazon.com. Now, if you were linking to a different site, maybe you were doing Amazon UK or Amazon Canada, or maybe even a combination of a couple different Amazon sites, you can expand on the end part here, but for the most part, the ending to it and the beginning of it, where you're talking about specific websites, is really all you have to adjust from one site to the next. This simply helps to keep you in line with their terms of service. Now, I can go and proceed with adding this content. Sometimes I will just call this about, sometimes I'll call it about me, about us. It just kind of depends. Sometimes I'll call it about and then whatever the name of my site is. Ultimately, it's not that important though what you end up calling it. The important parts here though are, I did this again, I pasted in the wrong thing. The important parts here is, number one, if you are getting personal with people and introducing yourself and personal experiences of yours, I would recommend that you include a picture of yourself so people can put a name to the face. I'm going to put mine on right alignment here and let it link up to the media file so people can actually get to that full-size picture. The other main thing I'm going to want to do here is go through each of my headers and just simply set them to be bold text. Now, out of all the pages on your site, this one is not as important to make sure you have your SEO settings provided because you're not really targeting anything on this page. But you can see right here how this basic setup of a little bit of content, what the site is about, and a personal introduction along with a picture helps to get people to realize that there's a little more to this site than just being a big collection of articles. It's put together by somebody that has personal experience with these products, and it will make them more inclined to be able to trust your knowledge. You don't have to be a professional in the field either. You can just be a hobbyist, an enthusiast of whatever the subject matter is. You can still even claim that kind of stuff, that you're a big fan, a big enthusiast of a particular hobby, for example, if you actually do learn enough about it to truly be able to write useful information for the hobby. But try not to lie, but still look for a way to try to make that personal connection with them too.